Well, hello everyone. This is Making Sang here, first name Making, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm actually going to be given a wonderful testimonial by the fabulous Garry. How are you, Garry?
That's nice of you to say that I'm fabulous, because this is all about you, actually. I've been watching your career and I'm so impressed with you're the leading authority on FOMO in the world.
In the world.
If you've got an event and you really want to create that fear of missing out kind of situation, you couldn't get better than Making. She's on it. She knows all the platforms. Like, you might have other people that are just Instagram or just Twitter. Like this lady has the whole spectrum. She's omni-channel, full of energy, which you need that kind of energy. You need that, how to build rapport with people very quickly. And you've got, you're the full package.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you to say so, Garry. Now, you're making me blush here, but let's talk about what I did for your amazing initiative. So, Garry, let's talk about the training program that I did for you. Set the scene a little bit, who it's for, what was delivered, and then we'll talk a bit more about the program itself.
So at the beginning of last year, I dreamt to employ over 1,000 young people and bring them into digital marketing. That was kind of a dream of mine, because it's working together with the DWP in the UK. And we're halfway there. We're not quite the way there. And we're training all these young people. So it's important that they're getting quality information. Is that fair enough, May? Quality. We can't just allow anybody to train them. So you came into my mind, and I asked you quite at the last minute, and you were so accommodating, so professional. The kids are still talking about your presentation. So if you need a high energy speaker to speak to young people, or anyone for that matter, about how to create FOMO, what the different platforms are, Making is your lady. And I mean that sincerely.
Oh, you are the greatest. Now, we've also actually got one of the fabulous people who attended the course. So I delivered a course on how to create FOMO for your business, with the whole idea of letting the attendees know how social media works, how PR works, and how FOMO works on top of that. But enough about me. Let's get Hannah into the stream. And Hannah, you attended our session, how to create FOMO for your business. Let's tell the world a little bit about who you are, what you learned from the session, if you remember it.
Yes, I do. I very much remember it. It was fantastic. So I was a Kickstarter who recently got employed by Garry and his business partner Carol in social media Kickstarter training, because I love the scheme so much. So I was very lucky with that, and I was very lucky be able to attend Making's talk a couple of weeks ago, and it was eye-opening. You know, the things I learned there, I knew about FOMO, but I didn't know how important it was. And honestly, it's changed the way I looked at marketing now, and the way I need to build up the FOMO before, during, and after. Didn't know about that. I always thought it was just an afterwards thing. So what you've learned and the energy you bring and everything you brought to that talk was honestly amazing. I can't thank you enough for doing that for us.
Oh, you are very welcome. And I'm so glad that you actually talked a little bit about what you learned from the day. Because, yes, I think it's really important when you're running a marketing campaign, and it can be for anything, whether it's a book launch, a product launch, a festival, an event, whatever it is you want to promote. There is pre-FOMO, live FOMO, and post-FOMO, which is what I covered. So thank you for sharing that with us. Now, looks like Garry might have stepped away a little bit.
I didn't mean to step away.
Now, Hannah, you mentioned that you are a Kickstarter. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so there's this government scheme which was created about a year ago now, and it's all about kickstarting young people back into a career. So all the people who are unemployed and struggling to find work, they've created this fantastic scheme that helps people get the experience they need to get into a full-time job at the end of it. And Garry and Carol, who are fantastic and social media experts, have decided that what's missing from this is the training element. So you can hire someone, but you need to be able to train them to get that experience. And they are such experts and such wonderful people that they set up social media Kickstarter training, and were able to teach us everything we need to know about social media and digital marketing. And honestly, it's been amazing. I've loved every minute of it.
Fantastic. So you received some training from Carol and Garry through the Kickstarter training that they have. And then you were employed by Garry because you're so amazing. Is that right?
I was very lucky to be given that opportunity, and I can't thank them enough for that.
Amazing. So not only did you receive training, you got a job out of it as well. Any final words before we end this broadcast?
I think it should be there. Everyone should go visit Social Media Kickstarter Training website, and you can read all about it, and you can find out what it's about from the employer's point of view, from someone looking to get employer's point of view, and you can learn all about the training there.
Well, thank you so much, Hannah. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Garry. Looks like we've lost you, but that's okay. We got you right at the start. And if you are an employer and would like to have some assistance with the Kickstarter program, go to social media training, kickstartertraining.co.uk to find out more details. And if you would like some training from the government, then again, go to socialmediakickstartertraining.co.uk and you can get a job like Hannah. How cool is that?
Yes, you can.
Amazing.
Thanks, everybody. And thanks for our testimonial. You are amazing, Garry. Thank you.